Athena Palombi, chef, television personality, dancer, philanthropist, and mother. She's taken a fascinating path. Born into a large Greek and Italian family, food was often the focal point of her young life.
My early years were in Sacramento, California, and I was raised mostly by my grandmother, Martha. And she was also a chef, and I worked in the kitchen with her in the summertime. And we worked in an adult handicap school for people with special needs, and that was my first kitchen experience.
Although she never imagined herself picking up the saucepan and spices as her profession, we all know that's just what happened.
I worked as the executive chef at Andretti Winery in Napa Valley, and it was a wonderful experience working there. I was running the La Italia and Vigneto program for them, and I was doing private wine dinners on property by appointment only, and we would do 5 courses paired with all Andretti wines, and we'd also do a barrel tasting. And it was something that was monumental for me because I think from the time that I started culinary school, it was my goal to become an executive chef in Napa Valley, and to accomplish that at 32 years old was a feat in itself, let alone being a woman in Napa. So it was very meaningful to me.
This beautiful and talented chef gained instant notoriety through her time on Cutthroat Kitchen and Chef Wanted.
Working on Cutthroat Kitchen was a very intense, amazing experience. Alton Brown was hilarious. We had an amazing time on set with him. And it's a lot of just, pressure. You never know what's going to come at you on the show because you have sabotages coming, so it gets a little bit crazy in there at sometimes.
After some soul searching, she decided to hang up the apron for a bit and pursue her second love, dance.
As I went through my journey at Andretti Winery, dancing was always something that was a big part of my life, as was cheerleading. For many years, I was a competitive cheerleader, and I taught professionally for Universal Cheerleading Association. And I, by the suggestion of one of my friends, decided to try Latin ballroom. And after about a year of that, I made the decision that I was going to leave the winery and pursue it full time. So I made a big transition in my career and decided to take a leap of faith, and it panned out.
Quickly becoming as skilled on the dance floor as the kitchen, Palombi has dedicated herself to the art of movement.
I just found myself at a point where there was an imbalance between dance and cooking, which I always had that before, where I'd have plenty of time to do my classes and take ballet and just get that creative recharge that you need as a chef. And it just got to a point where 18 hours a day in the kitchen wasn't cutting it for me, and I knew I wasn't going to be happy in the long term. So I had to do something different for myself and just take a break, and dance was where it was. My coach, Daniele Gozzi, retired 5th in the world as a professional a few years ago, and he has taken me under his wing. We have 2 Italians in this partnership, so it's really exciting for both of us to be on the floor together. And I couldn't ask for a better person to work with to mentor me and guide my entire career. And he sees the potential that I have, and he just wants to take it all the way. So we've started with the World Championship in the silver category. We're moving to closed gold this year, so we'll be competing at the Embassy World Championships in August. And then next year we will move to the Open A division. And then after that, the sky's the limit. He wants to see me turn professional someday, and I know he's the coach to do that for me. It's definitely very hot when you're in the ballroom practicing. Obviously it's Latin ballroom, so it's very energetic and sensual dancing, and it's very exciting. Just the music's wonderful. We always have great stuff going on, and I'm working with the best teachers in the world, and it's wonderful.
Not taking her meteoric success for granted, Palombi has also dedicated herself to helping those in need.
My time is occupied now working on an amazing project with the Archdiocese of San Francisco called Soul Soup SF, and we are running a soup kitchen monthly for the homeless, but we also have a building project that's going on here, and we are putting in an urban garden. We've had a corporate donation from PG&E already of $20,000. And our hope is that in the next few years, we will have a full working garden on property that will have seasonal ingredients, and it will be supplying the kitchen. And then I am donating all of my time as a chef to them to develop the menu and to guest chef at the kitchen as well.
Adding a dash of soul to the lives of those around her, Athena Palombi has found her recipe for success.